welcome everyone. We're really thrilled for you all to be here today to meet our new head baseball coach. I want to thank you all for coming and joining us here today to really show your support for our baseball program. And frankly, the excitement about the direction and the new leader that we have in place. I want to say a special thanks to our administrative team. Specifically Bethany Wagner, I know, is here, and she really led this search. A lot of coaches are here, and all of our staff who were integral and a really big part of meeting with candidates on campus and visiting with them throughout the process. So thank you for, it takes a team to find the right leader, and I really feel grateful for the team that I get a chance to work with. As an athletic director, I've said this before, and I think one of the very most important responsibilities that I have is in hiring a head coach. Our coaches directly impact the lives of other people's children. And I've said that before, and I take that to heart in the sense that this is one of the most important decisions that we make. People who are going to directly impact the lives of other people's kids every day, and we don't take it lightly. We hope to be able to meet the high expectations that we wanted in a new leader in our baseball program. And, in an ideal world, you would find a person who had played and coached at the highest levels. And in an ideal world, you would find a person who had been mentored by one of the best in the business, number 11. In an ideal world, you would find a coach who's in it for all the right reasons and is filled with integrity and confidence and belief that we can build a national caliber baseball program here at Pitt, one that competes in the ACC and in the NCAAs. And we found that leader in Mike Bell. And I'll tell you that my first impression of Mike was not actually meeting him in person. It was reading a packet of information that he had sent and he had prepared, and it was called The Road to Omaha for Pitt. And then we interviewed him. And then right after the interview, and we're in the midst of this process, I received an email from Mike. And he doesn't know this. So I just want you to, I had to read it because
persistent, right?
It was persistent. It was early in the morning. And so, he said this, I know today is a big day for the future of Pitt baseball, and I am ready. Pitt baseball needs a head coach who will be a dynamic recruiter. It needs someone who developed a culture of excellence and demand that everyone in the program be accountable. It needs a CEO, someone who will lead in both good and difficult times and have the program and the student athlete's best interest at heart. It needs a winner, someone who has achieved at the highest level and been part of 3 different programs to earn trips to Omaha. It needs me. I am more than ready for the challenge. My family is excited about the opportunity, and I want to work with you and your team to make this program elite. Respectfully, I'm sure there's other talented and great candidates, but no one is as excited to be at Pitt. No one will work harder with you and your team, and none of them are as ready to hit the ground running immediately. I tell you all of this for one reason. I want to be your head coach at Pitt. So, there's a level of passion to be at Pitt. There's certainly a level of confidence that is, it's a quiet confidence. It's a confidence that, has just impressed all of us when we had a chance to meet him. And when I first got to meet him, I'll tell you, he's been to Omaha 6 times, 2 times as a player. And I love that because as a former student athlete who's played at the highest level, they know what it takes. He's walked in the shoes of our student athletes. He knows the amount of preparation, the hard work that you've got to put in to be the best and want to play against the best. So he knows the path to Omaha, and he's walked it himself. As a coach, he has helped lead 3 teams to 4 College World Series appearances from 3 different Power 5 conferences. He's been a part of a staff that's coached 8 All-Americans, 47 Major League draft choices, 25 at Florida State alone, where he's coming to us directly. It's his alma mater that he's leaving. And you think about the desire and the preparation he is and the desire to be a head coach, and it's just impressive to me. He's a relentless recruiter who's going to build genuine relationships with our student athletes. And so, you know, I think regardless of the accolades that we can rattle off about his experiences, I think what impressed us most was his confidence, his poise, and ability and desire to build a national caliber baseball program here at Pitt. You know, our coaches can't do this alone. It takes everyone in our athletic department, everyone on our campus, in our community to help build national caliber athletic programs. And I have to tell you how grateful we are to be in the City of Champions. The support from Chancellor Gallagher, our Board of Trustees, campus leaders, and the people connected to Pitt is real. And I have felt it now for over a year, and I can confidently say that it is as real as you can imagine. So Mike is coaching for all the right reasons. His genuine personality is going to connect with our student athletes, with our campus, and with this community. We have great expectations at Pitt, and I am confident that Mike Bell is going to exceed those expectations. So we're more than excited to welcome Mike and his wife Alicia and his daughter Alexis and his son Kyler here to Pittsburgh. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege and honor to introduce to you our new head baseball coach, Mike Bell.
Great, looking right here, guys. Good. Can we turn the jersey around?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, thanks.
That's tough to swallow there, right there. That is tough. Thank you so much for those kind words. As you get to know me, you're going to realize that I'm very simple, short to the point when it comes to coaching, but that's also my nature as a human being. Very humbled to accept this position. It's an honor to be here, and it's really been an honor to get to know everybody in a real quick fashion, through the interview process. And the one thing that I kept constantly hearing about the University of Pittsburgh is the people. And every time I kept hearing about how the people are here to support, the people are here to make this a place that we can strive for, to win championships. You backed it up all throughout the whole process. I've got a lot of thank yous to go through first, and then just a couple things about the team and how we're going to move forward with our direction. As Heather said, Chancellor Gallagher, his support and his vision. Director of Athletics Heather here, her staff, her committee, with Bethany, Christian. They were first class through the whole process. They kept in touch with us, it really made us feel at home. Really made us feel at home. So thank you to you. Thank you for, one, believing in me, but trusting in us and trusting our family. The rest of the committee that spent a lot of time, I know that was a busy 3-4 days, bringing in a lot of quality applicants, but taking time out of your day to spend time with me to get to know me. I got to meet the rock star Penny back there. He makes us all feel at home. I've heard so much about the life skills situation here, and I can't wait to get our guys involved in it, because that's what it's about. As Heather talked about, the student-athlete experience, that's what we really take home here at Pitt. This next part is going to be tough.
I know you have the best assistant coach.
She tells me she's a head coach. Because she keeps me grounded.
Yeah.
She does. And,
Yeah.
thank you to Alicia, Kyler, and Alexis for making me and giving me this opportunity. You mean the world to me. Thank you. We've had a lot of wins. We've had a lot of losses. We've had a lot of great memories. We really have. And we got plenty more to come. Trust me. Kyler said he needs a new hat. He likes those hats that say we're going to Omaha. He likes those ACC championship hats. So we've got to get some more of those big ones. All right? All right. Moving forward, I've got some individuals I need to thank real quick. Some coaches that really inspired me. Also gave me opportunities along the way that kind of molded me into who I am. There's always somebody out there that gives you your first shot. Pete Meyer was the head coach at Florida Southern College. He's now the director of athletics there. I really have to give a shout out or a thank you to him for taking a leap of faith and giving somebody a first shot. It was a Division II school that had a lot of national titles. We helped build another one, and they've continued to go on and have great success from there. Rod Delmonico, the University of Tennessee head coach back in 2005, he left me a phone call one night and said, "What makes you think you can call a game in the SEC? You're a Division II coach. What makes you think you can call a game?" I thought the guy was crazy. And, I called back and said, "I want the job." And what he did is he taught me how to recruit, on a national level, how to take a brand and run with it coast to coast, and not be afraid to recruit the best student athletes out there. I got to thank Sonny Galloway and his staff at the University of Oklahoma, Tim Tadlock, Ryan Gaines, some personal close friends of mine. Those days of the Big 12 taught you about toughness. It taught you about mental toughness, how to be prepared for uncomfortable situations. And then, as you talked about, we've got to thank our family. My wife and I graduated from Florida State. Florida State is family to us. The Florida State family means a lot to us. Chip Baker, Mike Martin Jr., and obviously the GOAT, the greatest of all time, Coach Martin. I've got another group of friends out there that I want to give a shout out to, because you always have to have other coaches or other mentors that you fall back on when things are going good or things aren't going good. And I've got a close group of network friends that we like to just call each other the jungle. And we kind of keep in touch with each other, and I just really want them to know that I really, really thank them for what they mean to me. Moving forward with what we've got here in our visions, I'm going to keep this simple. And I took the Pitt logo, the Pitt signature, and I just came up with a little acronym for us, okay? And this goes to you guys here in the audience that are here, and I appreciate you taking the time to come out today. Our program is always going to be about players first, okay? So players first for P, integrity for I, toughness for T, and team for T. So when you're talking about players first, it's everything that will be geared toward our development of the student-athlete experience. We're here to make you better. It's all about your development, okay? It's all about the student-athlete. It'll be a players-first program. Everything we're going to do is going to involve integrity. We're going to strive for excellence at the highest level. And we're going to strive for it on the playing field, off the playing field, in the community, and more in your daily habits in life. And when I talk about toughness, okay, I mean, it's a steel city. We're going to be a blue-collar baseball team. We're going to get after it. But that's how we're going to play. There's also the preparation side. We've got physical toughness and mental toughness. I know they're already getting stronger in the weight room, but the mental side is a big part of baseball. Can we be comfortable in uncomfortable situations? That's up to us to prepare you for that, and that's what we'll strive to do. The last T, talking about a team. Everybody wants to talk about a culture. What type of culture you're going to create? I only know one type of culture, and that's a family. My family is now an extension of your family. You guys are 35 brothers. You're 35 sons to me. Okay, we will build a family type atmosphere, so when you walk out of here with a degree in your hand or a professional contract, you're going to have a legacy to live, but you're also going to know that you're going to come back as once a Panther, always a Panther. So with that being said, we'll move forward, hail to Pitt, and we'll open it up for questions.